So we're going to begin, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the start, a traditional pony and sponsor parade. If you look towards the south side of the field, a fine-looking black Bentley leading the way. Today's opening ceremony is presented by attorney Mark Weidman, an official partner of the 2021 Oak Brook Polo season. An Illinois licensed attorney, Mark Weidman has been helping people and businesses score life and strategic goals since 1993. Visit LincolnWayAttorney.com for more information and to arrange for an introduction to an attorney who will provide you with effective and communicative legal counsel regarding real estate, wills and trusts, probate, and small business matters. Also leading the way there in that fine-looking car sitting on the back seat, that is CBS 2 Chicago Morning News anchor Ryan Baker. Ryan Baker is the weekday morning news anchor at CBS 2 Chicago. He joined the station in April 2008 as the lead sports anchor on the weekday evening newscasts. Baker's career highlights include covering historic World Series wins for both the Cubs and White Sox, and 3 Stanley Cup championships for the Chicago Blackhawks. He also reported from the 2004 Summer Olympics. Baker is a board member with Ronald McDonald House Charities, active with the American Diabetes Association, and volunteers his time and talent with various local charities. He resides in Glenview with his wife Jessa and daughters Grace and Rose. In vehicle number 2, a fine-looking white. Is that a Bentley also? I can't quite see. It's at the back now, but Lisa Thoman of the Priscillas. Since she was a child, Lisa Thoman has always had a passion for music. A self-taught acoustic musician, she has been performing for most of her life. Whether it is to be as a solo act or with a band, she currently handles vocals and guitar for the all-female Chicago-based band, the Priscillas, who play with an intensity and soulfulness while covering songs that span many decades and genres. Most weekends you will find Lisa rocking out somewhere on stage. Visit LisaThomanMusic.com for a list of shows. And behind them, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue, put your hands together for hometown favorite, Oak Brook Polo Club, everybody. And behind the boys in blue are the gentlemen in red, Beaver Creek, everybody, playing in the red today. Behind them on the 2 dark ponies in the black and white, they're not convicts, they are our officiating USPA umpires, Jack Murphy and Eddie Martinez. Alright, I'm going to make a quick announcement individually of all the players. Visiting team, Beaver Creek in the red, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to show your support. Playing the number 1 spot today, Lindor Navisho, everybody. In the number 2 spot, Chris Vangel in the red cap, nice big horse with the white face. In the number 3 spot for Beaver Creek, it looks like Alfredo Guerrero. And at the back himself, big hitter, welcome everybody. First time at the Oak Brook Polo Club, Gonzalo Navisho, yes, the brother of Lindor Navisho. Welcome to Oak Brook. All right, hometown favorites, everybody, in the blue. In the number 1 spot today, it looks like it is Tomas Obregon. Look at him showing off there, the flying chains there on that finely trained polo pony. Right behind him, the number 2, Mariano Gutierrez, everybody. And number 3, captain of the Oakbrook Polo team, Horacio Oneto. And at the back, big hitter himself and president of the Oakbrook Polo Club, Jim Drury, everybody. All right, in goes the ball there from Jack Murphy. Comes out to the backside. First one it is Gonzalo. Gonzalo Navicio, 3-goal player from Argentina. Taps it out there to Guerreño. Guerreño, first one on it. Goes for the near side shot, doesn't get it. Then it is Mariano Gutierrez, backhand. Mariano Gutierrez, then Tomas Obregon hits it, taps a horse. Then it is Horacio Oneto. Horacio Oneto takes it across the field. Off he goes. Hasn't put in the whip now. Nobody to pass it to. He's just going to hang on to it. Horacio taps it out to the far side. Then up goes Jim Drury racing up towards the middle. Horacio draws him in a little bit more. Horacio hits it up 10 yards. Then goes for the big shot. Knocks up a nice one there to Jim Drury. Jim Drury leans out and here he comes for the goal shot. Jim Drury leans in for the goal and taps the ball. And woo! Unfortunately foul on the red player right behind him. And there goes the whistle. So penalty shot there in favor of Beaver Creek in the red. Right in front of their own goal mouth, just in time. Looks like it is Gonzalo going to take the shot. He brings it in. Gonzalo Navicio brings out for 3 goals. Clocks up a nice strong one here, but who picks it up? It is Tomas Obregon. Backhand there to Horacio Oneto. Oneto comes in. Here comes the cut shot. Is he going to tap it around? Yep, he is. He's going to tap it around. Horacio has it. Comes in for the cut shot. Knocks a beautiful one towards the goal, but oh, just wide to the left end, out of play. All right, here we go. For Beaver Creek off the back line again. Ball in play. Watch out, folks. Looking behind you there. Here comes the ball. Close and comfortable. It is Alfredo. Clocks a nice one up here to Chris Vangle. Chris Vangle opens up and sends it towards the goal. Chris Vangle racing here for Beaver Creek. Vangle on his own comes racing in. One more shot required, but in comes Jim Drury for the hook. Jim Drury comes for the hook and Vangle puts in the punch and boom, it goes through. First goal there of the afternoon there goes to Beaver Creek. 2-0 in favor of Beaver Creek. Credit to Chris Vangle. All right, ball in play. First out, it is Jim Drury. Knocks it out and across the field there. First out. Vangle comes back in defense. Vangle puts it a nice backhand. Then in comes Tomas Obregon. Obregon steals it and off he goes. Obregon heading for the self goal. Goes for the next shot. Goal! Knocks a hard one, but goes wide to the right. It's still in play. Puts on the brakes. Turns around and hits the backhand. Who's first on it? It looks like it is Navicio. Gonzalo Navicio. First back for Oakbrook is Mariano Gutierrez. Nobody challenging him, so he's going to turn on that ball. Turns around. Goes for the big shot and clocks a good strong one towards the goal, but just wide to the left. Beaver Creek doing a fine job here holding out. There's only 3 players on the field right now. One of their players has to wait out to the side for just a couple more minutes, but he is anxious to get back on this field. Oakbrook still pushing ahead here. It is Horacio. Horacio Oneto turns it at midfield. Horacio Oneto opens it up. He's on his own. Horacio Oneto chases it down. Horacio still chasing towards the goal. Horacio brings it in. In comes Vangle for the defense. Doesn't get the shot. It's Horacio Oneto. Boom, bam, boom, bam. He's got it through there for Oakbrook. If you're here for Oakbrook, put your hands together, folks. First goal of the afternoon. Hometown favorites, Horacio Oneto for Oakbrook. Alright, ball goes into play, gets knocked out by Gonzalo. Then backhand from Horacio Nero. Who's first out? It is Gonzalo, comes back again, goes to the backhand. Then gets picked up by Alfredo. In comes Lindor. Look at him coming in from the north side of the field. He is back in play on the big chestnut. Oakbrook, no, they got a full team against him now. Oakbrook, Mariano Gutierrez turns on the ball. Then takes it right. Cuts up a nice worm burner straight up there towards the middle. Oh, horse kicks it. Who's next on it? It is Alfredo Guerrero. Guerrero has the ball. He gets intercepted by Gonzalo. Gonzalo takes it back the other way. Vangal steals it, pushes it forward to hit it back. Vangal still has the play. Vangal comes in for the challenge. He gets caught off by Gonzalo. Gonzalo leans out, does the next shot towards the goal. Who's first on the line? It is Horacio Nero. Horacio Nero comes screaming in, but it is Mariano Gutierrez. Shades it for Brook and gets it out of trouble. He takes it across his own goal mouth and backed up there by Horacio Nero. Horacio has it on his own. Horacio on the far side, puts on the brakes. Slows it down, draws them all in. Horacio still has it. Then he gets called off by Tomas. Tomas on his own, right behind him. Tomas leans out and clocks up a nice big strong one up there to Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano chases it down, but first back is Beaver Creek. Alfredo, backhand. Sends it out here to Lindor. Lindor chases down that line. Lindor comes screaming in. Lindor grabs a piece of it and he's raced in and pushed over there by Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon and Lindor picking him in a big bump. Lindor still has it, goes over the top. Then Horacio, backhand along the wards here. Then who's first out? It is Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez taps it. He doesn't want to give it away there to Guerrero. Mariano still has the ball, tapping it through all those horses' legs. Then he loses it. Who's got it now? It is Lindor. Then next to who's got it now? It is Vangal. Vangal comes screaming in. No whistle yet. It is Horacio Nero. Backhand straight up the middle there and across the field. First back. Guerrero. Guerrero taps it. Guerrero, nobody marking him, waiting for his players to get into position. Here he comes for the big shot. No, gets it through the sand. He's waiting for Cliff Frangle and Gonzalo. Gonzalo leans out. Big shot here. Hits, unfortunately, there. Goes for a second shot. Doesn't get it. Umpire Eddie Martinez discussing the infringement that he saw. Of course, you see some of the Beaver Creek players are taking advantage of the whistle being blown. That is the only time the clock stops. 1 minute and 21 seconds left of this chukker. It's that crucial, so those two players are racing up to get themselves a new fresh pony. The way they're lining up, there was either conflicting fouls or no foul. So they're going to have a throw in at this point. And then it goes there for Jack Murphy. Who's got it now? Tomas Obregon. Pushes it out. Then he gets stolen from Mariano. Then Lindor comes in, backhand straight up towards the middle there. Oh, Beaver Creek not there to pick it up. It is Horacio Nero. Horacio Nero steals it and says, see you later, I'm going on the other side of the field. Horacio Nero comes screaming in on the far side. He knows Tomas Obregon is right behind him just to back him up. Horacio slows it down, brings it round. Horacio still on his own. Here comes Vangal to hassle him. Horacio still has the play. He's got to put the whip in and keep it going. In comes, who's that? Guerrero. Puts in the backhand. First on it is Tomas Obregon. Changes the line and comes back the other way. It is Tomas Obregon. He's got about 41 seconds left to finish us off. Tomas Obregon racing up towards the goal. Comes in for the next shot. Leans out for the shot. But oh, red in front of him all the way. It is Lindor. Comes screaming in. And so is Tomas Obregon. And over the back line it goes. End of the chukker. Whistle and all the rest of it. Put your hands together, folks. That's the end of our first chukker. Score is 2-1 in favor of Beaver Creek. What a fantastic afternoon here. We're very happy to see so many people here. All right, so back in play here. Gonzalo Naviso brings that ball up over the 40-yard line, and who's first on to pick up the pass? It is Oakbrook. Mariano Gutierrez turns it and takes it left. Leans out, cranks a nice one up towards the goal mouth, and who's chasing him down? It is Tomas Obregon. Comes in for the next shot. Oh, clocks it. Beautiful neck shot under both horses' necks through the post, and that counts, folks. So that'll bring the score up to 3-2 just in favor of Beaver Creek. But second goal here for Oakbrook. A big thank you to some of our sponsors here, Beyond Shades, American Stalls, and of course Casablanca Polo. We very much appreciate your support and sponsorship here for the 2021 season. Back in play here, it is Lindor. Lindor Navisha knocking that ball out of the sky, and he's still chasing it down. He cuts it in again on a very fast horse. Mariano Gutierrez putting in the whip, but can't quite catch him. Lindor clocks a nice one towards the goal. Hits the post, and I think rolled back in and over the line. So that counts, folks. Put your hands together. Where are the Beaver Creek supporters here today? Let's hear some noise.
I'm not hearing any Beaver Creek people here today. Can we shout a bit louder, please? People on my right. That's better. That's good. I'm from Beaver Creek, don't you know?
So back to the middle they come. In comes that ball from Jack Murphy. I can't find it yet. There it is. It is Tomas Obregon who scored the last goal. Oh, he's chasing it down. I think he needs to go the other way, but he's still chasing it. And Beaver Creek are gonna let him hit it all the way there. Yep, if you're new to the sport of polo, once you've scored, so Oakbrook scored their last goal towards the north goal. So once they come back to the middle, they change sides and should be heading towards the south goal. The reason we change sides is for Mark. What do you think? Why do you think we should change sides on each time they score?
That is because each team should be allowed to play not looking into the sun. Therefore, they change.
All right, just hold on to that polo ball there, folks. It just went into the CPA 10. They know better. We're just going to hang on to it. Sorry, Mark, you were explaining.
No, I'm not going to now. You've ruined it for me.
This is a good start to our long afternoon. All right, I do believe a whistle was just blowing. Umpires have already had the discussion. I see Eddie dropping the ball about 30 yards out. I'm not sure what the infringement was, but that is a fairly stiff infringement because there's nothing Beaver Creek can do about it at this point. They will all have to stand back behind the back line. Cannot defend this goal. And basically all Oakbrook have to do is hit it straight and narrow between those posts, and that'll match them up 3-3. Here we go. It looks like Horacio Nero teed it up. I'm not sure if he's going to take the shot. Ball goes in, and Horacio Nero's second goal of the afternoon, that time on a penalty. That matches it up 3-3 in the second chuck of 4 minutes and 34 seconds to go. So players race back to the middle again. Stay with us, folks. Remember, we just changed sides again. Oakbrook just scored on the north goal. So now they will be heading towards the south goal. And the reason we do that is to keep it fair for both sides. Either team can complain that they had to face the bright sunshine the same way all afternoon, or maybe the grass was too long or too short, or whatever the complaint might be on one side of the field. So back in play. Nice big shot there from Guerrero. Passes it up to Vangal. Vangal screaming in here on the nice done again. Comes in for his second goal. Put your hands together, folks. Beaver Creek on fire. Chris Vangal's second goal of the afternoon. Mark, what do you think? Did you feed Chris Vangal some extra last night at dinner, or what was?
I actually drank some of his homemade moonshine last night. So if he's had that, this is exactly why he's on fire today. In fact, he's leaving the field now. He's so on fire.
Alright, so umpire noticed that the martingale looks like it has snapped on Chris Vangal's horse. He was going so fast that the martingale has snapped, and that would be considered a tack stroke safety issue. That is the second big reason an umpire might blow the whistle. The first is any infringement on the play, just like in any other sport, that unfairly takes the advantage away from one team. The whistle will be blown. And the other second one is from a safety perspective. If at any time the umpire deems that a player or horse is in danger of getting hurt, either because of the ball, the mallet, or in this case, the tack has broken, they will blow the whistle, time will stop, and that player is allowed to go off the field, either get a new fresh horse or fix the issue. So back in play here, Gonzalo gets it. No, he doesn't. Then who's got it now? Mariano passes it out to Horacio. Horacio on his own, opens it up on the big dark one. Here comes Horacio Neto for Oakbrook. Cranks a nice one towards the goal, and he comes screaming in for another one. Lindor right on his tail. It is Horacio Neto. Horacio Neto, one more required. Oh, he can't quite reach out to get it at the same time. He looks up at the post, and he's thinking, am I thinking the same thing as this horse is thinking? Are we going to go left, we, keyword, or are we going to go right? Have you ever experienced that, Mark, with the goalpost?
Every weekend.
All right, back in play there for no goal. Who's got it now? It is Guerrero flying on that nice big chestnut. Guerrero chases it down for Beaver Creek, and it's looking good. Nice strong one burner. One more required here for Beaver Creek. He knocks it towards the goal, and in it goes there. Put your hands together. That's Mark's team. Beaver Creek up and away they go. 5-3 for the Red.
I'm not feeling the love. There's nothing love.
It's because you're wearing blue glasses. You should have come with the red glasses today. Now you tell. All right, so back to the middle they are. Remember, we changed sides. Red just scored in the south goal, so they will be heading north. First back is Horacio Neto. Then, out of the air, Lindor Novicio cracks that one and sends it back, but there's nobody to pick it up. First picks it up is Oakbrook, Mariano Gutierrez. Gutierrez leans out and clocks a nice one towards the goal. A little bit wide to the right, but in comes Lindor Novicio, hoping that ball rolls over the back line and will give him a free shot back into the play. Lindor brings it in. No, he doesn't. He leaves it to his brother, Gonzalo. Gonzalo on the nice little gray. Gonzalo takes it across, then hits the left-hand shot here to Guerrero. Guerrero on the nice big chestnut. Comes in for the shot, but he gets a big bump from Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez, very aggressive defensive play, and does a good job about it too. Then look at him getting out of his own saddle and into Guerrero's saddle. Then backhand there from Horacio. It's Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon picks it up. Here's the best playing pony of last weekend. Look at her go. That horse was best playing pony in this. Tomas Obregon chases it down. Tomas Obregon for Oakbrook chases it down to the horse's south goal. One more required and clocks it towards the goal, and up it goes.
I take that cheering as a delayed response to Beaver Creek's last goal, correct?
I think they've changed sides.
I think they have.
But that's okay by me.
Fine by me. Both great teams.
All right, that's the end of our second chukker, folks. Score is 5-4 in favor of Beaver Creek. Right on their tail is Oakbrook at 4 goals. We'll be back in just a few minutes, folks. All right, we're just waiting for a couple more players to come onto the field. I noticed Jim Jury's on one of my favorites. Chance is that little gelding's name. Take a chance on me. Score is 5-4 in favor of Red Beaver Creek. In comes the ball here from Jack Murphy. Out to the side. First on it, Mariano Gutierrez for Oakbrook. He circles it round to the left. He has the play. In comes Lindor to push him over, but he has to wait his turn. Nice strong one up towards the top there. Doesn't quite reach Horacio. First back, it is Bangle. Comes over the backhand. Changes the line. Doesn't come very far, but it does change the line. Everybody has to play careful. Nice neck shot there from Tomas Obregon. Goes wide left and no goal. Watch out. Pony coming through, everybody here on the west sideline. Pony coming through. The reason that horse is down here is because I don't recognize that groom and pony, but the player of that pony, in case he's on the west side of the field, needs a new change. He doesn't have to run all the way back to the north side of the field. He can just collect his pony on the south side of the field. Here we go, back in play. First in defense looks like Guerrero. Looks back to see what he's going to do with this play. He decides to take it right and coming screaming down that line as he should. Mariano, beg your pardon, it looks like Horacio Neto rides the line. And then the rule in play, Mark, if you can just help me out here and correct me if I'm wrong. If you're playing defense and you saw Guerrero going for the ball, he's only allowed to turn right on that ball as long as, in this case, no blue player comes in to challenge him. However, Horacio Neto did come in to challenge him and was on the line of play, and therefore Guerrero fouled blue. Horacio Neto leans out, up goes the flag there, goal, and that matches it off 5-5. If you're here for Oak Brook, folks, put your hands together. Horacio Neto matches it up there on penalty, 5-5 here at the beginning of the third. Third chukker sponsored by, thank you very much, Heineken, Arizona Sunrise Hard Seltzer, and of course thanks to the U.S. Polo Association. All right, off and away we go. It is Lindor Novicio, takes it across to the east side of the field. Not quite to the boards, he hangs on to it. Tells his brother, wait, I'll handle Tomas Obregon out the way, and you hit the ball up here towards me, I'll break away. Right play, hits the back of a horse, but no problem. Lindor still has it. Then in comes Tomas Obregon, gets hooked by Guerrero. Guerrero has the play for Beaver Creek. Guerrero still has the play, leans out, does the big neck shot. And who chases it down? It is Gonzalez, chases it out towards the goal, and up it goes! Credit to Alfredo Guerrero. Beaver Creek pull ahead 6-5 there in the middle of the third chukker. All right, from the middle again. Nice backhand there from Lindor. Who first picks it up? Guerrero chases after it, but it is defense Oak Brook. Then in comes Mariano Gutierrez. Plays the ball off the back of that horse's foot. Mariano Gutierrez still has it, turns on it. Nobody challenging him yet. Cuts it in towards the right. Gonzalez just has to wait on the gray. Then Mariano clocks up a nice one towards the middle. Unfortunately, nobody there. First back, it looks like it is Guerrero. Guerrero intercepts and takes it back the other way. Guerrero has it, but he's on his own. It is Horacio Neto just hanging in there, waiting to see what play he's going to make here. Then Guerrero cuts it into the inside. There's nothing Horacio can do. He's got to wait. Guerrero leans out. He was the last one to score. In comes Vango, racing down towards that goal, but whoa! Out wide to the left end, out of play. All right, in play, across their goal. Mariano Gutierrez hits up a strong one here towards his teammate Tomas Obregon. Obregon opens up and sends another strong one here, and look at them racing after each other. Backhand, watch out folks, those horses are coming with you, sir. Hang on to your son. Yep, hang on to your son, sir. Yep. There they come, they are not waiting around for us. Remember, here comes Lindor Corvalon. Lindor leans out and grabs a beautiful one towards the goal. Clunk, and no, right idea, but just a little wide to the right and out of play.
Very exciting game today, Rob. Two well-matched teams, some excellent play. I hope our guests today realize they're watching a superb match.
Yep, this 12-goal match, 12-goal polo in the Midwest. This is the highest rated tournament in the Midwest. And it really is a tribute and big thank you to Jim Drury for reviving and bringing Oak Brook Polo back to the forefront of polo in the Midwest. And might I say, we're in our 99th year here, meaning next year, 2022, will be the century of polo at Oak Brook. Safety announcement, folks. I notice a few children getting a little bit away from their tailgate, and parents, please We asked, yes, those red boards are there to try to keep the ball in play, but really from a safety perspective, you'll see the advertising line or a line of advertisements 10 yards back from the red boards. We ask that you try to keep children and yourselves inside of that sort of advertising line, please. As you just saw, those horses and players get very close and very quick, and of course they are not watching us and you, they are watching the ball. Here we go, penalty here for Oakbrook, Horacio Oneto, penalty 4. Leans out, strong worm burner, heading right and wide and out of play. Score is 6-5 in favor of Beaver Creek. Ball comes in off the back line from Gonzalo Novicio. First back is Oakbrook. It is Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon turns on it, on his own. Tomas Obregon races after 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. He's on his own here for Oakbrook. Tomas Obregon, tip, tap, tip, and up it goes there for Oakbrook. That'll match it up 6-6 in the middle of the third. You can see how fast this game can turn, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to polo and sort of trying to get your eyes and get a feel for how this game works, first off, you've probably noticed there are no goalies. Correct, there are no goalies. It is very like hockey, but without the goalies and without the ice. Second, generally your number 1 and 2 players are your attacking players, kind of waiting up front, looking for the pass. Your number 3 and 4 players are, generally speaking, your defensive players. They are usually the bigger hitters. They are also good at hitting backhands, and generally much more defensive in nature. Your number 3 is generally your quarterback of the team. He can turn defense into offense. And if you're trying to figure out who is allowed to score and from where they are allowed to score, this is easy. Anybody can score from anywhere at any time and any height. We don't care how you hit it or how you get it between those posts. As long as that ball goes between those posts, parallel lines into the sky, it counts 1 point on the board.
If this is Lindor taking the penalty, he normally hits the ball high in the sky. There will be ice on that ball. Having said that, he's probably going to hit it along the ground, and I'll just eat my words. But watch this, ladies and gentlemen. He is quite incredible when he does this. There you go. I'll eat my words.
Right, nice interception there from his teammate Gonzalo. Perfectly positioned to intercept the ball that was going wide. But generally speaking, Mark, you are right. Most players, a penalty 4 is a one-shot penalty. And rather than take the risk of hitting through the other players, they will try to lift it over the top of everybody else. Here goes Tomas Obregon racing here for Oakbrook. Takes it away himself. Out it goes. Wow, Tomas Obregon on fire here this afternoon. Not only did his pony, that last chucker, won Best Playing Pony here last weekend, if you remember, he also won MVP. So Oakbrook, first time this afternoon, is ahead. 7-6, ladies and gentlemen. 7-6 in favor of Oakbrook. We do have 1 minute and 20 seconds left of this chukker. At the end of this chukker will be our traditional divot stomp. It'll be a good time to stretch your legs and, of course, go out there and help the field and groundskeeper level it out, but also a chance to meet a new friend. Okay, back in play at the halfway mark on the field. Who's got it? It is Guerrero. Alfredo Guerrero taps it forward to bring it back the other way. Oh, very well schooled horse. She turned on a dime and off he goes. Then Mariano Gutierrez tries to catch up, but Guerrero's horse is pretty quick. Guerrero comes in for the next shot, leans out, locks a next shot, but too wide and to the right. So 42 seconds here. Let's see how fast this goal judge can put that ball on the line and hit it back into play. Who's going to bring it? It is Oakbrook. Mariano Gutierrez. There we go, and that will call it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so that's the end of our first half of our feature 12-goal match for the Chicago Polo Open. Beaver Creek versus Oak Brook. Score is 7-6. As you can see, the players are going off the field. Here we go. In play here for the Chicago Polo Open. Mariano Gutierrez for Oak Brook brings the ball into play. He whacks up a nice one here up over the 60-yard line to Horacio Nero on the big black pony. Horacio Nero takes it to the boards. Horacio Nero still on his own. In comes Chris Vangle on the dun. Chris Vangle coming in to give him a little bit more pressure, but who's got it now? Races back. Mariano Gutierrez taps the ball, hops that horse over the boards and brings it back into play. Then Mariano leans out and belts up a big one there to Tomas Obregon. He looks around for the pass but can't quite see it. It is Kovalan. Kovalan backhand back towards the middle. Passes it to his brother Gonzalo. Gonzalo with a four to his back there in red. Taps it out ahead of Horacio and off he goes. It is Gonzalo. Takes off there for Beaver Creek. Gonzalo Naviso takes off and he's chasing it down there by also Mariano Gutierrez. Puts in the backhand. Slows it down there. The offense for Beaver Creek. Pushes it forward. Then Guerrero. Then who comes on? Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon steals it, cuts in the backhand and sends it back the other way. But first back it is Lindo Novicio. Chases it back on the chestnut. Goes for the backhand. Catches the spin. Changes the line. Who's on it? Horacio Nero. Horacio Nero on the black one. Comes out. Hits a nice strong one there to Tomas Obregon. Doesn't quite get it. Gets intercepted by a Beaver Creek player. Then it is Horacio. Horacio bring it back the other way. Horacio still has the play. Then Chris Vangle. Vangle does a nice backhand towards the middle and off we go. It is Mariano Gutierrez. Hits in a nice backhand here. No one to pick it up. So first back it is Vangle. Vangle goes for a nice strong backhand. Sends it nicely to Guerrero. Guerrero taps it. He's going to have to cut it around. There's too much angle there to hit the next shot. In comes Tomas Obregon. Doesn't get it. Then it's Guerrero again. Guerrero still pushes it. He gets called off. So here we go, back and play off the halfway point. Horacio Nero pops one up over the top. I'm looking for it. I think we're stuck in the sand. Nope. Who's got it now? Guerrero working hard here this afternoon. Third time I've seen him play here with his team. Lindor. Then Mariano has it. Mariano Gutierrez, very closely watched there by Guerrero. Guerrero comes in, puts in the backhand and gets it out of trouble. Then who's got it next? It is Gonzalo. Gonzalo pulls it out for Beaver Creek. Gonzalo gets called off by Lindor. Lindor has the play. Lindor chases it down and closely watched here by Obregon. Guerrero comes flying in. Those horses moving pretty quickly. In comes Vangle. Vangle gets hooked by Horacio. Then it is Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon on his own. Tomas Obregon coming back the other way, sitting on the halfway point. He lets Beaver Creek overtake through the sand there. He still has the play. Tomas Obregon still has it. Tomas Obregon tapping it forward, doesn't want to release it until he knows he's got a good clean shot. There it is. Nice neck shot towards the goal mouth. In comes, I think it's Jim Drury. Jim Drury coming in on sports car, races towards the goal, but oh, out of play and to the right. So off the back line, here we go. Lindor Novicio brings the ball into play, brings it up 30 yards, then opens up a nice big one. Watch out, folks. Horses coming towards the grandstand here. Pay attention. Horses coming flying in here on the line. It is Guerrero. Guerrero comes in, knocks it into the play. Then it is, who's got it now? It is Mariano. Mariano hits it back into the play. Then it's Tomas Obregon for Oak Brook. Tomas Obregon chasing it down. In comes Novicio. Novicio coming in tight, but he doesn't want to foul and puts on the brakes. Look at that horse put on the brakes. Then Tomas Obregon leans out and clomps on towards the goal. Boom, knocks a hard one, but just left and out of play. So I think the whistle was blowing there. Nope, they're going to call play. Here we go. Here comes Lindor.
Thank you, Diego, for that. He himself, a 2-goal player.
Yes, puts that ball back in play, and who's got it now? Over the halfway point. It is Alfredo Guerreño from, I believe, last year playing in the St. Louis area. Nice to see him up here in Chicago playing at Oak Brook. Guerreño still has the play. Guerreño leans out. Strong shot towards the goal. It's intercepted by Horacio. Horacio takes it, and off he goes for Oak Brook back the other way. Horacio, nobody to pass to yet. He's being closely watched. He sees Tomas Obregon up front there, but he's being closely watched by Lindor Novicio, not giving it away for free. Then releases it up to Mariano. Mariano Gutierrez has the play. Mariano still has the play. Mariano hopping horse, but no problem. He's not even bothered by it. Taps that ball out of the boards. Mariano still has the play. Mariano still has the play. Pushes it forward a little bit more. Then off he goes. He puts in the whip. And here he goes. Gonzalez tries to chase him down, but it is Mariano. Mariano coming screaming in through the goal. He's had to work for it. Put your hands together. Mariano Gutierrez had to work that pretty hard all the way to the goal mouth through all that traffic. So back to the middle they come. It looks like Eddie Martinez on the gray is going to be throwing it in. 2 Oak Brook players jump off. They're asking for some time there. Those horses look a little shot. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. It looks like 2 other players are going to take advantage of the time and run off and also get themselves a new fresh pony.
While we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to visit the Horses and Hops Garden. I have. It's got extraordinarily small beer glasses, but extraordinarily good beer. So do try and visit, please.
All right, back in play. It is Gonzalo. Pulls it out here for Beaver Creek and is racing towards the goal. He clocks a nice one, but gets intercepted there like a croquet shot by Tomas Obregon. Obregon takes it to the far side, back on his best playing pony from last weekend. And he's off and away over the halfway point. Here comes Jim Turry racing up on sports car. It is Tomas Obregon. Obregon's got it. Obregon pushing hard there for Oak Brook. Obregon still pushing it. Comes in for the near side shot and knocks it towards the goal. Looking good, and no. Goal judge waves his flag to the side and out of play. All right, here comes Lindor. Lindor Novicio, a 4-goal player from Argentina. At least his 5th or 6th season here in the Chicagoland area. Generally playing for the San Felipe team out of Barrington Hills, I believe. Then, over the halfway point, it is Horacio Neto for Oak Brook. Horacio has the ball. Horacio on his own. Horacio, everybody playing for the miss, but he hasn't missed yet. He cuts a nice neck shot and then comes for the second shot. Comes in for the next shot and hits it. But Lindor Novicio has a stick in the air there, looking back at the umpire saying, I think I got fudged here, please. Eddie Martinez blowing the whistle. All right, back in play. So Beaver Creek got the penalty shot there as we suspected. Lindor passes it up here to Alfredo Guerreño. Alfredo Guerreño heading north. Guerreño has the play, then cuts it in. Into the back of a pony, comes for the second shot. Here comes Guerreño again. He decided to go around a little bit. He gets pulled off by Vango. Vango goes for the same thing. That poor white pony keeps getting hit in the butt. Then next, who's got it? Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon circles it. Obregon has it. Obregon leans out. Nice strong one up there to Jim Drury. Jim Drury comes screaming down that line, and Guerreño at the same time. Guerreño goes in for the backhand and hits it back up the middle. Who's on it next? It is Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez and Chris Vangle chasing on that same line. Gonzalo puts in for the wheel foul, but of course his own man went across the same line. But next it is Mariano Gutierrez on the big white horse, well brave for technical purposes. Next, Horacio Neto. Horacio Neto has the ball. Horacio Neto comes in. Watch out, folks. Horse is getting close and comfortable here. Horacio Neto still has it. Slows it down, then cuts it in. He has to play. Everybody has to clear. He knocks it up here to Tomas Obregon. Obregon has it. Slows it in here. Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon has the play. He's got to cut some angle here. Here he comes. He taps it forward. He goes left. He gets hooked. Oh! Taps into the back of that horse and gets the whistle. A big thank you to our sponsors, Beyond Shades. We appreciate your support and partnership. American Stalls. And of course, your U.S. Polo Association. Also, Beyond Shades, at least third year in a row for sponsorship. Thank you. All right, back in play. Lindor Naviso sends on up towards the halfway point, looking for Alfredo Guerreño. That is a very fast horse, but it is Mariano Gutierrez on an even faster one. Comes screaming in there and hits the backhand, but a whistle at the same time. Got too close and comfortable. Remember, well, I'll start the other way. Remember, this game is very like hockey. We're kind of all merging in and out of the play. The difference between hockey and polo, huge difference, is in hockey, if you decide to go in and check somebody against the boards or whatever you decide to do to the opponent, you are only taking your own life and conscience into consideration. In polo, you are asking the horse to also take that into consideration, and at times that is really not fair to the animal. So, a nice big penalty shot there from Lindor Naviso. Open goal, of course, but he took it and cleared it nicely. That puts him ahead. That puts him just behind. Score is 7 for Beaver Creek. Who's here for Beaver Creek, Mark? Where are your supporters gone?
At the moment, I think it's just me. I really do. I'm feeling very unloved by my American friends down there and up there. So let's hear it for Beaver Creek this afternoon. Just once. Come on, everybody. It's not hard. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We'll bring the hat around later. Thank you.
All right, so back in play here. Score is 8-7 in favor of Oak Brook. At the top of the 5th chukker here. 5 minutes to go with this one. 7.5 minutes, remember, on each chukker. Back in play here. It is Horacio Neto for Oak Brook. Gets it over the halfway point. He's closely watched there by Guerreño. Guerreño comes in for the backhand. Gets it. Just out of trouble. But oh, Horacio picks it up. Horacio intercepts it and sends it up again there for Tomas Obregon. Obregon chased down there by Lindor. Lindor pushes him out of the play and lets that ball roll over the back line. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left in the fifth chukker. Score is 8-7 in favor of Oakbrook. Who's got it now? Oakbrook. It is Horacio Nera. Pushes that ball forward to bring it back. Horacio then leans in for the backhand and pops a backhand into the back of that tailgate. Just hang on to that ball, man. That's right. Cheer, and if at the end you like, you can ask the players to sign it for you. So just hang on to that ball. Don't worry, the umpire's got plenty more to pull out. All right, back in play. Lindor Novicio. Clock's on up over the halfway point, and Brent passes it up to Alfredo Guerreño. Guerreño leans out. Nice strong one towards the goal. Oh, Mariano chases back in defense. Comes in for the backhand. And look at him hit that big shot. I thought he was going for the backhand, and with absolute confidence, he leant out on the right-hand side, did the neck shot under his own horse, and sent it back to the sidelines. All right, then Mariano gets it back over the halfway, and his teammate Tomas Obregon comes onto the inside here, gets a shot, and look at, we got ourselves a horse race. It is Lindor, comes screaming in on the faster horse, catches a bouncing ball and hits the backhand towards the middle. In comes Jim Drury, then it is Mariano Gutierrez. Gutierrez slows it up. Gutierrez has the ball. Gutierrez then leans out for the big shot, sends it up towards the middle, towards right in front of the Goma. Then Tomas Obregon comes screaming in, gets intercepted by Lindor. Lindor Novicio brings it out to the halfway point. In comes Lindor again, but it is Mariano Gutierrez. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Then it is, oh, nice hook there from Tomas Obregon. First back, Lindor. I can't say fast enough for what's happening there, but I think everybody got it. Next, Horacio. Horacio Nera intercepts it. Horacio Nera comes in for the second shot. Ooh. So infringement on the play by Blue. Oakbrook gives Beaver Creek Red a free shot from the spot. Be careful, ladies, that horse and ball is going to get real comfortable here. Lindor brings it in, just drawing the plays in. Tomas Obregon just hanging real close here, going to try to pressure him to force the shot rather than draw them all the way to the goal. He draws them, then he comes out left. In fact, Lindor was drawing them all in, just waiting for his brother to come back on the field. Then Lindor leans out, goes for the big shot towards the goal, and locks one towards it. Beautiful draw in, unfortunately just wide to the left. So off the back line, Horacio Nero brings it back in for Oakbrook. Horacio taps it up another 5 yards. In comes Guerreño to start pressuring him. Then opens it up and sends a nice big one up there to Tomas Obregon. Obregon's got some work to do to bring it out of the boards. He does just that. Obregon chases it down, and look at him. It is Lindor chasing him down just fine too. Somebody throws a shoe in, no problem. He hits that ball on the near side forehand. Doesn't get the goal, but nice offensive play here. And nice defense by Lindor. Okay, back in play, off the back line. Gonzalo on the gray. Sends it up to Guerreño. Guerreño goes in for it. Then Tomas Obregon. Tomas circles it round. Tomas still has it. Tomas has it. Goes for the second shot. Pushes it up 20 yards. But it is Guerreño giving him hell and not letting her away for free. Not sure what the foul was there, but whistle went. Everybody has to stop.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you may see the horses today getting hit by the ball quite often. although it is a sad thing to see, as you notice, the horses do have wraps around the lower section of their legs. It is to protect them from the impact of a ball. So rest assured the horses are in good shape.
Okay, here comes Jim Drury. Jim Drury goes for it. Then who comes in? Tomas Obregon rides that line and comes screaming in, but he gets hooked. Then hits the other way. Lindor comes screaming down that line. All right, so I think they're going to call it there because we're inside of the 30 seconds at the end of the 5th chukker. So players are going to go off the field, get themselves a new fresh pony, quick drink of water. I'm going to take a break too, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome to Oak Brook, everybody. One more chukker left. Score is 8-7 in favor of Oak Brook. So bring back your lungs and support, and we'll see you at the start of the 2nd. All right, penalty shot here. Penalty 3 for 40 goals out, 40 yards out for Beaver Creek to match it up here. Lindo leans out, knocks that ball, and up it goes, folks. Put your hands together. Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek match it up. They're 8-8. Mark, where are those fans?
Yeah, no, I don't hear anybody on my right side of the tower. I'm quite perturbed, actually.
All right, here we go. Back in play, back to the middle. Score is 8-8 in the 6th and final chukker here for the Chicago Polo Open. That's what we're hustling here for. First out, up play. There, Lindor drives one up towards the middle. First back is Oak Brook's Horacio Nero. Comes in for the backhand. No, does the old fake and takes it forward. Horacio still on it. Then who's got it now? Guerrero. Guerrero comes in for the backhand. Sends it up there to Gonzala. Gonzala gets it, intercepts it, catches it out of the sky. Gonzala still pushing for it. Generally speaking, 6th and final chukker, most of these players will come out here with their best ponies. They've been saving them just for a situation like this, where the score is matched up. I keep calling them ponies, and you can clearly see if you are a horse person, they are well over 14 hands. We just call them Polo ponies out of tradition, because at one stage in the rules, your horse had to be, or your pony had to be under 14 hands. So infringement on the play, the way Red is putting their head up in the sky and rolling their eyes, looks like maybe they're the ones that fouled. I couldn't tell from this angle. From the spot for Oak Brook. Looks like Mariano Gutierrez takes the shot for Oak Brook. He draws it in 5 yards. Then goes for the biggest shot to his teammate Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon on one of my favorite little ponies called M&M. Then Tomas Obregon goes for the big neck shot. Lindor just waiting there in defense. Then Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez has the play. There's nothing Red can do. Mariano has it. Then goes for the big shot. Clocks one towards the middle. Who's on it? He's looking for Horacio. Horacio Nero comes in, but it is Guerrero. Guerrero swings so hard he goes right over the top of it. Then next, who's got it now? I've lost track. Heading out towards the boards. It is Horacio Nero and Tomas Obregon. Nice neck shot there from Lindor. Looking for Chris Vangle. Vangle gets it. Vangle cuts it in towards the middle. Vangle chasing down his shot. Then in comes Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez takes it in towards the middle of the field. He's trying to catch a bouncing ball. Then who gives him some help? It is Gonzalo Novicho. 3-year-old player from Argentina on the nice little chestnut. Turns around, cuts it in towards the middle again. He still has the play. Everybody has to clear. Gonzalo still has it. Then knocks a strong one towards the goal. And look at that ball roll there for Beaver Creek. Everybody come racing in there. Tomas Obregon comes over the top looking for the pass. And boom! Knocked through there from Alfredo Guerrero. cleans it up there for Beaver Creek and puts him ahead, Mark. 9-8 on fire.
All is good in the world today, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely extraordinary. You cannot see or find better polo than you're watching today. Superb. And of course, yes, I'm biased. I do want Beaver Creek to win. But don't tell anybody, okay?
All right, back in play. Lindor leans out, clocks one up towards the middle there in front of the goal mouth. Who's racing back? It is Gonzalo. Gonzalo looks out, goes for the cut shot. He cuts it.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's so close.
So ball on the back line. Brook now regroup. What are they going to do here? They're down 1 goal. 4 minutes in, 27 seconds left. Mariano Gutierrez drives one up towards the middle. In comes Lindor, hits a nice backhand in defense and gets him out of trouble. Then Guerrero pushes it forward, just out of trouble. Comes to the backhand, into the side of a pony. Then it is Tomas Obregon, gets hooked. Who picks it up now? It is Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez has the ball. Mariano Gutierrez leans out and clocks one up towards the middle. They're looking for Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon has the ball. Oh, leans out for it. Horse kicks it out to the side here. Whistle. Oakbrook playing for at least a 4 goal, but we'll see what the umpires decide. Oh, they've moved it up to I think looking at the angle, 1 to penalty 2 for Oakbrook. Horacio Nettle circling his dark pony to take this shot. Beaver Creek waiting beyond the back line. There is nothing they can do.
We've got 4 minutes on the clock. Rob, what do you think? Let's have a little wager between the two of us. What do you reckon?
All right, I already put my wager down.
That's what she said.
All right, so back to the middle they come. Score is 9-9, ladies and gentlemen. If you are, whatever team you are supporting, they definitely need to hear it. First out of this melee is Beaver Creek. Lindor then takes it towards the middle. Lindor waiting for his players to get into place. There he comes, one more required. Lindor, Diver catches it. Comes in for the second shot. There is Tomas Obregon just standing, shadowing him right in front. Sends the ball up towards the middle. It is Chris Vangle. It's your birthday, buddy. You can't miss this. Vangle leads out and taps one towards the goal. Intercepted by Mariano Gutierrez. Absolutely impeccable defense there. Might have been a little bit too close for comfort for the umpires. I think the whistle was blown. And I tell anybody, any number 4 player, I would have done the same thing. All of us would have. So penalty 4, actually it's not. It is not a penalty 4. It is called a penalty 6. You notice the ball is 60 yards out. It is in line with where it went out, meaning a defending player was the last person to hit that ball over their own back line. Lindor leans out. Nice strong one towards the goal. Gets intercepted by brother Gonzalo.
And it's a goal, ladies and gentlemen, a goal.
Gonzalo Value kicks in right there when they needed it. 10-9 pulls them ahead, and he was positioned in the perfect position to catch that deflection and hit it between the posts.
So now we've got 4 minutes left. I know, it's like you're standing there.
All right, ball goes in play. Who's the first out? Gonzalo gets called off. It is Lindor. Lindor passes it up. Then in comes Tomas Obregon. Backhand. First back is Guerrero. First back is Horacio. Horacio Nero steals it, and off he goes towards the north goal. Horacio Nero comes in for the next pass. Gets intercepted by Guerrero. Guerrero has it. Then Tomas Obregon picks it up and goes back the other way towards the north. Here comes Tomas Obregon. He's got nobody to pass it to. He's just got to hang on to it. He's getting pushed all over the show. He hits the near side shot and heads towards the goal, but a little bit too wide to the right and out of play. 1 minute and 47 seconds left. Oh, it's still in play.
You better hurry. Get going here. This is the worst. What? Don't put your spice down on foreplay. Do it. I know you can.
You know, I hit my knee drain, and it was.
So off the back line for Beaver Creek, giving them some time to reposition. Oak Brook marking very closely. In comes the ball. Lindor Novicio taps it up. Leans out for the big shot and knocks one towards the halfway. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, this ball's getting close and comfortable and out of play. Ooh, this is dangerous. Red last person to hit it out, so blue now get a free shot towards goal, and I can assure you, I have seen some of these blue players, they could easily score from here. Horacio takes it. Horacio Nero takes it again, taps it up underneath Vangel's horse. He needs to be careful in case he fouls. In Horacio comes in for the second shot. Horacio still has it. Horacio Nero leans out, knocks one towards the goal, and gets deflected by a dividend, goes out to the left. 59 seconds left of this chucker. Couldn't get tighter if you tried. 10-9 in favor of Beaver Creek at this point, and the clock is ticking. Gonzalo brings the ball back into play. Lindor jumps on a nice new fresh horse. Gonzalo then comes up behind. Gonzalo pushes it forward. Gonzalo gets called off to draw off Tomas. Tomas waits for it and sees what's happening. Intercepted by Horacio Nero. And Nero has it. Oh, Nero has it for Oak Brook. And Nero comes in for the shot, and no whistle. They gotta keep playing. It is Horacio Nero comes racing in. Then it is Tomas Obregon. Comes in for the big play. Tomas Obregon pushes it into the boards. Then who's got it next? It is Alfredo Guerreño. Guerreño has the ball and knocks it out towards the middle. Intercepted by a horse. Then Mariano Gutierrez. Gutierrez leans on. Goes over the top. Who's got a nos? It is Lindor Novicio leans out for the big shot. Oh, doesn't get it. Who puts on the brakes here? In comes Chris Vangle. No, sir! No whistle. They're still playing. There it is. The whistle was blown before the horn, so let's see what these umpires decide.
I think the game's been called. It's... well...
Alright, game is not called. Lindor Novicio comes in here. He wants to finish this off properly. Knocks that ball out to the outside, and that'll end it and call it, folks. Put your hands together, folks. That was an incredible match. The Chicago Polo Open here goes to Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek,
Score
you hear
is
that?
10-9.
Did you hear that to people to my right? Beaver Creek. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, the great thing about this sport and the people that you watch play it, everybody is friends. Today, some of the boys are playing for Beaver Creek. So tomorrow, they could be playing for a different club here in the Chicago area. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody plays the sport as it should be played, and as friends, and in a sportsmanship way, if that's such a word. But everybody here is friends. We all come out every day and play polo. I don't play like this. These guys are absolute stars, and they are a joy to watch. And thank you so much for coming today to watch everybody.
Congratulations, the cup, the Chicago Polo Club this year goes to Beaver Creek, everybody, in the red. Chris Vangle, Lindor Novicio, Alfredo Guerreño, and Gonzalo Novicio. Congratulations, Chicago Polo Cup 2021.